Hi all, I am Dr. Rajakrishnan, who is working in SNS College of Physiotherapy. In this video, we are going to see about the strength duration curve, which is under the electrotherapy. How we are going to apply the strength duration curve to the patient, how we are going to assess the muscles with the strength duration curve. In this video, we are going to see this one. We're going to the topic. First, the strength duration curve is a curve which is uh, used to diagnose or which is used to study the patient's strength and durations of a particular muscle. If you want to assess it for a single muscle, then you can go it with the that particular muscle. If you want to do it with another type of muscles, then you can go with the another muscles. In this, strength duration curve is a graphical representation of the relationship between the intensity of an electrical stimulus at the motor point of a muscle and the length of the time taken to elicit the minimal contraction in that muscle. If a muscle is being if a muscle is being contracted, then there's a slide up and down with the muscle, which can be detected in the strength duration curve, which is directly connected with the EMG or any other external materials. The strength which is referred here is a stimulus on the vertical axis, the stimulus of the intensity what we are giving. The duration which is referred here is the pulse duration, which is on the horizontal axis, which is measured in those graphical sheets. Yes, of course, we are going to assess it with the graphical sheet, like a normal graphical sheet which you have studied in 10th and 12th standards. We are going to mark it as a horizontal and vertical axis like X and Y axis. After 21st and 22nd day of the regeneration of the nerve, which is in the Valerian degeneration and regeneration, generally it regenerates up to 270 days. We can detect the changes from the 21st day and the 270th day. If in some cases it is about the 270th day. Then the purpose of the SD curve is where we can plot the stimulated muscle which is innervated, deinnervated, or partially deinnervated. Like in our neurotomosis, axonotomosis, or Sundarban's classifications, you can easily use it with that. The degeneration of nerve from proximal to distal is called Valerian degeneration. We already know that the Valerian degeneration, which is occurred, if it's occurred in the partial cut injury, then we can go it with the partial cut injuries. The degeneration of the nerve from the proximal to distal is called as Valerian degeneration. The strength duration curve is to identify that the muscle is deinnervated, partially innervated, or compressed. The nerve which is fully deinnervated, we can identify with the strength duration curve. The muscle which is partially innervated, we can easily assess, or it is because of the nerve compression, and also we can easily differently diagnosed with the conditions. In this, we can use it with the EMG and NC. With EMG, what you know is electromyography, which is used by the muscle, is going to be innervated or deinnervated. The NCV is also like same. We can use it with the upper end of the nerve and the lower end of the nerve, or any other motor point of the nerve. We can assess it with these two both points. We are giving a current with we are giving a electrical stimulation from one end, and we can receive the same electrical stimulation in the another end. If it is normal, then it is innervated muscle. If it is not getting your if you are giving, for example, if you are giving zero point 0.2 millivolts, you are not getting zero point 0.2 millivolts at the end, then it is said to be the muscle is not innervated. Then maybe it is deinnervated, fully deinnervated, or partially deinnervated, or it is under the compression. Then apparatus. What are the apparatus required for the material for this strength duration curve? Is the one which is I already said that we are going to mark a graph in a sheet. So first we should have the uh, graph sheet. Then we have to, with the voltage meter, we have to give a constant voltage to through the circuit for a comfortable position, in a comfortable position of the patient. We have to stimulate the voltage. So we have the constant voltage simulator. Then if it is innervator, the nerve is fully innervated. It is called as a nerve curve. All fibers applying to the muscles are intact. Then the curve will be a rectangular hyperbola. It will be a continuous rectangular hyperbola. So the curve with this rectangular hyperbola, then the nerve is called as innervated. Then the muscle is innervated. So there is no issues in the nerve and the muscle. If the same intensity is required to produce a longer duration, then we can use it with the next levels of intensity. It is used to, the muscle will be used to accommodate for a stimulus, recurrent same stimulus, the muscle will use to do as a, it will get accommodation. Then if you are giving any stimulus, it won't get any, don't get any stimulus. Then we can't mark the strength duration curve. For this, we are ending the session, and in the next video, we are going to see what are the other de-innervated muscles and compressed muscles. Thank you.